matter. I had to fall to lose it all. In the end, it doesn't even matter. I tried so hard and got so far, but in the end, it doesn't even matter. I had to fall to lose it all. In the end, it doesn't even matter.
What is going on, guys? Ready for a great night tonight? We're going to talk about a lot of things that are going on with the market. The crypto market is finally going up. It's going up. It's going right up. I don't know. That was a little weird, but everybody, I'm very pumped. This whole weekend, this whole last week was a very good start to our destination to $100,000, just $10,000. So I do very safe trades. I do very small risks, high reward type of plays. So I'm just going to give you guys the basic strategies, and I just want you to get another thought process about trading and just thinking about money in general, going for your future self. So today, what we're going to be talking about straight off the bat, we're going to be talking about inflation, and what is inflation. I'm actually going to go to the definition, and we're going to be talking about that. So, what is inflation? What is it going to be portraying? What is it all about? What is going forward with everything? So that is exactly what we're going to be talking about. First off and foremost is inflation. Then we're going to be talking about what is a option contract and my personal definition, and we're going to be going to Thinkorswim, and I'm going to be explaining it there because in my opinion, Robinhood is not the best place to be doing all your trading. So with that, we're going to be talking about what is a call, what is a put. We're going to be talking about buying and selling. We're going to be going over the Greeks and what exactly it does to that option contract. And another thing, what in the money and out of the money means when it comes to options. And then my ultimate definition of a option contract is an option is 100 shares of a company. So basically, it's just think about it as a coupon for 100 shares of a company. If you haven't done so already, please hit that subscribe button, hit a like. The algorithm of YouTube, of course, loves all that kind of things. And also, I'm not a financial advisor. Anything that I say is just for entertainment purposes, and I just want to educate the world and just want you to know exactly what is money and what it can do that for your future self in a different kind of mindset that no one really taught you in or the educational system, which is very corrupt and BS in my opinion. But let's go down to the next thing we're going to be talking about. Why do we invest into our future selves financially, and why, and for our health, for our self-health. I don't know why I put self-health, but just for our health. Let's just take that out so people don't think I'm don't have a vocabulary or grammar. Actually, my grammar sucks, so it doesn't really matter. But when you're making money, grammar doesn't give a shit. So goals. We're going to be talking about goals. Why we make day goals, especially in the investing in money mindset. The platypus mindset. Why we make week goals, why we make months goals, why we make 6-month goals, year goals, 5-year goals. Because every single goal has a purpose, and every single time you don't make a goal, that is not helping you out for the future, for your future. If you don't think so and you don't agree with that statement, then this is not the channel for you, because that is a very only rich people, wealthy people, well-off people, the smart people in the world, not the sheep. They make goals for themselves. They actually meditate and think about what they want to do, to what goals they want to do and how they're going to achieve them. They think about it and write it down, pen to paper. See this? Pen to paper, pen to paper, pen, paper, write it down. So you can actually think, look, and visualize it, and can last for a long time. And then we're gonna go, and after that, we're gonna be talking about what is going on with the crypto. And as you can see with the crypto markets, we are up right now. Bitcoin is up in the last 24 hours, up 11%. So a pretty good amount coming down. I think it went all the way down to like 32. Ethereum's up 65% in the last 24 hours. Binance coin is up 5%. Cardano is up 4%. XRP is up 5%. And I don't mind XRP going down a little bit more until this SEC lawsuit gets over with, because nothing can stop me. I'm all the way up. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, if you watch a couple of my other videos, I talk about XRP and why I really believe in the whole system and all the people, all the networking around the world. Think about this. Crypto is not just the United States type of financial future. It is around the world. People are investing in it. So going to the next thing, why should you learn about money? It was this very easy topic that we're going to go over. And why do you not just, hey, I'm going to give your money to a financial advisor or somebody that does money. Just do it yourself. It takes 30 minutes, an hour, almost every single day in your time, just like you go to the gym. You go to the gym for about a half hour to an hour to physically make yourself better. So why wouldn't you do that for your financial future? So we're going to be talking about that, and I'm going to give you a couple tools to actually help you out. And then finally, at the very end, we're going to go over the plays. Going over the plays for the week in the market. So let's start off with inflation and what is inflation? Definition. Just don't want to spell definition. Inflation, the action of inflation, something or the conditions of being inflated. A general increase in price and fall in purchasing value of money. So what is going on with inflation? What is the inflation? No, let's just go California. Since I'm in California, we're going to be talking about California. Rounded to the nearest 1,000th of one. So inflation in California is at 1.0036. What's this? I don't even want it. Inflation in U.S. 2021. So February it was at 1 point. I want the most recent. I thought we had inflation numbers that came out. Can you tell me the inflation number? Okay, so as you can see, we have raised the forecast of the CPI inflation for 2021 to 2022 from 2.6 and 1.7, responded to 3.3 and 2.1. However, this is Bly explains, we expect inflation in price for core personal competition expected and remains in the 2% after 2021. I think that is bullshit, in my personal opinion. The only reason for that is we have this is just my opinion. If you are very political in that hindsight, I think the people of the party that is in control of the country right now is trying so hard to hide what's really going on in the world. And I can get off topic, and I can make a video if you honestly want me to make a video just talking about what is going on with the world in my personal point of view, what I've seen, what I've heard. And it's kind of crazy. It's very crazy, and honestly, it's a war. It's basically a war, good versus evil. So that is what it's going to be. It's coming down to. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Going forward, inflation is right now currently at 3.3%. So it did rise, and for some reason, the S&P 500 actually went up after the remarks of inflation. But what's this lumber inflation? So as you can see, the lumber inflation right now, the lumber price are down 22% since peaking a case. I don't really care about that. But like with lumber and everything, the lumber price has gone down to 22% from a record high on May 10th, with the July lumber contract closing at 1,305 on Wednesday afternoon. The Trouble Reserve from a year ago price still have, so it's climbed 255%. Lumber, isn't that crazy? So that's why it is impossible to build a house, and that is one of the things that inflation is actually targeting. Also, that what I can say I have said in the past, I work for Costco's, and as you like it or not, milk is going up in price. Meats are going up in price. Vegetables are going up in price. Fruits going up in price. Very little, but enough to get my attention. So just think about that. Be cautious about that. And as you know, the inflation rate, whenever you leave money in the bank, the money goes like this. Depreciates in value. Everybody says, "Oh, you need to keep some money in the markets and everything," or in your bank account. But that is what the government and people in higher up positions want you to do, that because they make money off you when you have your money in the bank. So you can keep it in there. It's up to you. I do give out different ideas of possibilities of keeping your money into cryptos, like stable coins, which like Tether or the USD coin or the DAI coin, and you can actually get interest on your coins. So let's talk about what is a option contract, and we are going to go to this real quick. Hold on. Let's go to my view. Let's make this big. Let's go here. Let's just close that up for right now. I want to delete this. We are going to talk about what is an option contract. So an option contract, like I said before, is 100 shares of a company, and it's basically a coupon for those 100 shares. And the valuation of the price dictates what the delta, gamma, theta, and Rojo affects the actual cost of said contract. So looking at everything going forward, as you can see, this is the ask, this is the bid, and that's a very good idea of understanding when you can buy and when you can sell. So right here, as you can see, this is the ask is in the green, this is the bid, that means sell. So, and yes, it has a very big window, or not a huge window, but as you can see, you can possibly get filled in your orders at like 118, and which is a possibility. Or if you really want to get filled right away, it's going to be at 156. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm going to be right back. I guess I'm not going to be right back. Sweet. So my kid's up. You hear him in the background? My kid is up and unstuck. So let's going back to the option, and let's explain. So that is the bid, that is the ask. Another important thing to know exactly what basically the option is going to do. It's called the delta. The delta dictates every single time the stock goes up, your price, the valuation of your option is going to go up in value. So it's going to go up 45 cents. So every single time it ticks up, it's going to go up 45 cents. What's to say that it goes back down? So it's going to be, the change rate is going to be about 3 cents. So as you can see, if it goes down 10 cents, it's going to go down 10 cents, 30 cents. So, but if it goes up, the valuation of the contract is going to go up in value. So whenever I trade options, I do not really risk it for the biscuit with the out of the money type of plays with a delta of less than basically 30. I usually prefer 40 to about 62. And yes, they do cost a little bit more, but if you know what you're doing, and you know how to play the game very well, that is a very good idea to do. That's just my opinion. Other people do other things like the risk it for the biscuit. As you can see, the delta is at 13. So every single time the valuation of the price is going to go up, it's going to go up 13 cents. And yes, the delta can get higher as the stock gets closer to the strike price. So currently I have Lululemon and it's at $338, and we have if you bought the strike price of $350, that is, the delta is 17, and the possibility of it hitting is determining on where the stock is at, what kind of news is going on, and what is. But let me go back to, I don't want that. The strike price of $350. I don't need that. I don't need that. But let's go back into Safari and look, Greeks option, and I'll give you the actual definition of everything. Okay. So, option Greeks. That is not what I want. What are options? Options. Explain. Risk and return options. Put options. No, I just want the Greeks. Where are the Greeks? Where are the Greeks? Greeks. Where is the Greeks? I just want the Greeks. Can you show me where the Greeks are? Alright, give me a second, guys. Definition. Okay, let's go here. Okay, so delta, the hedge ratio. The first Greek is delta, which measures how much an option price is expected to change per $1 change in the price of the underlying security or index. For example, a delta of 40 means that the option price will theoretically move 40 cents for every $1 move in the ratio of the underlying stock or index. Have a position delta can change from 0.0 to $1. So like as you can see, so if it goes from okay, so I have the position of the ratio goes from 0 to $1. Okay, at the money option usually have a delta near 50. The delta will increase as the option gets deeper in the money. The delta of the in the money call options will get closer to $1 as expiration approaches. The delta of out of the money call options will get closer to 0 as the expiration or return for your buck. With put options, has the same kind of idea. So having a negative delta has can change or range from 0 to -1. At the money option, options usually have a delta near 0.50. The delta will decrease as the options gets deeper in the money. The delta of the in the money put options will get closer to $1 as expiration approaches. The delta of out of the money put options will get closer to 0 as expiration approaches. So you can think of data as the probability that given options will expire in the money. For example, delta of the 0.40 means the options has about a 40% chance of being in the money at expiration. This doesn't mean your trade will be profitable. That of course depends on the price at which you bought or sold the option. You also might think delta as the number of shares of the underlying stock the options having like the delta of 40 cents also means that the given a $1 move in the underlying stock, the options will likely gain or lose about the same amount of money in the 40 shares of the stock. So thinking about what the gamma does, so the gamma is kind of like the ratio, or kind of measures the rate of the change in the delta per $1 per in the price of the underlying stock. Since the delta is going good for a given moment in time, gamma tells you how much the option delta should change as the price of the underlying stock or index fund decreases. If you remember high school physics class, you can think of delta as speed and gamma as acceleration. I don't remember that in physics, so maybe it's because when I took physics I was probably like 15 years old. Let's walk through the relationship between two delta. Delta is only accurate at a certain price and time. In the delta example above, blah blah blah, delta da 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 da, delta da da da. Let's assume the delta is now 55. This change in delta from change. Okay, guys. I'm gonna take a. I might take a little timeout because I am gonna try to put my son to sleep. So bear with me. I'm gonna play a little love tune, maybe. I do not hear him, so that's a good thing. Maybe he's falling asleep. All right, delta. So okay, where were we? Example above. Okay, this move. Let's assume okay. Because delta can exceed $1, gamma decreases and the option gets further in the money and delta approaches $1. Okay, let's go to talk about theta. Okay, so theta measures the change in the price of the option for a 1-day decrease in its time to expiration. So theta is the thing that shrinks the price of the option contract. So let's go back to this. Let's go back to Thinkorswim. As you can see here, it has a negative thing. So every single day that you hold this contract, it's going to go down 39 cents in value. So this is going to go down 39 cents. So why do we want to try to maybe do a couple months in advance, 41 days. As you can see, the delta is at 14 cents. If you go even further, the delta is at 8 cents, and as you can see, the valuation of the price of the option are greater. Yes, those numbers are a little bit scary, but if you're doing a option call or whatever was to say, I believe Lululemon will get to 340 by the end of December, or at some point at the end of December. That is when it is a very high chance and high probability of that making being a good option to actually go about, because the theta is so low that I'm not too worried about this affecting the whole outstanding price. Because Lululemon, if we look at the price for Lulu, as you can see, it has a very fluctuating place, and it's at a very good rate right now. As you can see, it is up in an uptrend. We're looking at the MACD. The RSI level is pretty high, and possibly the last time it had some pullback, but Lululemon's always going to be a very good company to be owning, because Lululemon's not going to go anywhere, in my opinion, anywhere soon. And also looking at like right here of this 346 price point, it has some resistance levels right here and right here, as you can see. So that is what some of the Greeks mean when it comes to an option contract. Another thing that I look at options and what I look for and what I like to see in my option contracts that I like purchasing. A, very good companies, reliable companies. B, I look at the resistance levels and everything, as you can see with all my artwork here and just different ideas of where this any of these stocks may go in the future. Also, I look at the volume, like how many people are actually trading. So if you think about this, and like in the stock market, you're trading and everything, like you just it's kind of like kind of like auction. So you're just like buy, sell. People are just doing this on a daily basis, even with like selling shares and buying shares and stuff like that. So just think about the possibilities of just like just trading in general. So hold on, I'm trying to do something. No. Can I make myself big? Oh yeah, I can. So let me just take it back. Let me talk to you visually, okay? So when you buy an option, you do not have to keep that option contract until expiration. Think about that. When you buy an option, you do not have to keep that option until expiration. Think about that, okay? So if you want to keep that option and you really, down the line, you really want this stock, and another way of like getting 100 shares of a company and getting it like a little bit cheaper than what you wanted it, is a very good strategy, doing a long call or a short put. So that is the things that goes on. So you got to look at let me just pull something up. Robinhood. I do not trade on Robinhood anymore. I took all my money. Yeah, you're a joke. Sorry, I just read a headlines article, and I think it's BS. Let's just go to an easy thing that we can all work out. Let's go back here. Let's go to Safari. So as you can see, I have Robinhood pulled up, and let's just go in depth a little bit more with the option and everything. So as you can see, the option strike price is at 46.50. The current price of NEO is 45.74. So if we reach to that point, or strike price for the most part, and what I noticed in the past, the price point will probably go from about 1.50 to 1.75, depending on where the price point ends in that very day. As you can see right here, the volume levels at 6,451 people are actually trading this option. So that whenever there is a high volume of people, the applied volatility can depend or come into play. But if I wanted to sell, let's just say I wanted to sell at a price point of like 120 and there's not that many people buying it, it would be harder to send the order off and get my profits of where I want to take profits, because I always take profits. I always take profits when trading options. Sometimes you can, what I like doing with options, I do buy a bulk sum of options, and then I get it to a price point, and then I take half the money off the table and I let the rest ride, because I like taking a big sum of profit and then just seeing the rest of where it's going to go in the future. So another thing what I am looking at is open interest. That is currently how many options are out in the world. So supply and demand, think about that. There's 6,000 people trading it, and the supply is 1,322. I do not have corona, don't worry. So look at this. Delta is at 0.42, or the gamma is at 0.10, so 10. The theta, every single day I hold this contract, the price of the contract is going to go down 0.15. The theta affects the vega affects the theta, but that I really do not. It doesn't really affect. So every single day it's going to go up in value, or that price point is going to go up 2 cents. The Rojo, I really don't look at the Rojo. If you want to do your own like research about it, so you can. I just don't really care about what it affects with the Greeks. It really doesn't have any like things that affect with the Greeks. But okay, so last but not least, what is in the money and out of the money? So this is out of the money. So at the end of the expiration, which is say at the end of June 18th, if said shares of NEO does not reach $46, then this goes to zero. You will lose your money. Okay. Also, if you bought this right now at $1.27 and it doesn't hit a price of $47.27, that is called your break-even point, and you also will lose a little bit of money because you bought this at $1.27 and the strike price is at 46. So what you have to do with this, you got to add 46 to 127 to get a very good application of where the strike price would be. As you can see, 127 plus 46, or $147, or actually $1.27, with sorry, somebody wrote something on something. But as you can see, we've been here for about a half an hour. Let's just do another fun little thing. Let's just pound that subscribe button, hit that like button. Let's try to get the world. If you can share this, I would love that. And also, I am not a financial advisor. I'm just doing all this to help you and the future self of you, and just trying to give back, and we're all just trying to make some money. So let's go back to what I was talking about. So this is out of the money. So as you can see, all this stuff is going to go to absolute zero. This is in the money. So if, as you can see, NIO has passed the price point of $45.50, and as you can see here, this is when you would make profits at the end of the expiration. And yet again, you do not have to keep that option until said expiration date. Just remember it. I learned that the hard way back in the day, because I would just buy an option and YOLO it. So, but don't do that, because you will lose money. And options are very risky if you do not know how to honestly calculate anything when it comes to the options and so forth. All right, now since we talked about in the money and out of the money, let's just go down to our next thing that we're going to be talking about. Why should we invest in ourselves or future self financially? The reason for that is very simple. What's this? I need to get a little bit like, what's this? So you just have to think a little bit differently when it comes to money, because everybody is a little bit different. Everybody has a different thought process when it comes to money. Some people don't even think about money in hindsight when it comes to financials. People ask me all the time, Ryan, how do I start like investing, and how do I start just grasping? I'm like, just go to YouTube. It's very easy. There's thousands of people that just explain anything and everything. I'm one of those individuals. So just go out and do your due diligence. And then why do I throw like the health thing? Like health. If you don't have a healthy body or healthy mind, then what is money for you? What is going to be that for your future? It's like, if you don't take care of yourself, then the financial thing is just going to go right down the tube. And if you want to be here for a long time, and your family and your friends and with your life, I've been alive long enough to know that I've lost a lot of people that should have been here and should have took advantages of things that came to them, but they did not take that chance. And unfortunately, they are not here anymore today. God, talking for a while just gets you thirsty sometimes. But going back, just honestly, just take care of your financials, because the financials is a thing that can get you stressed, and stress is bad. And if you learn about how to take on stress and how to deal with stress and everything, then you will be financially free, financially healthy, and financially spirited. That's what I like to say, because just having a good drive, a good motive to get everything done the way that you want to get done in life, and what do you want to pursue, and what is going to make you happy. It's a big deal in my opinion, and just in anybody else's opinion. So I just wanted to take that, come face to face with you with that, and we're going to go to the next thing. Oh shoot, let's go here, just pop that back up. So now let's just talk about making goals for a day, a week, a month, 6 months, a year. So you're going to be writing these goals. If you haven't done so yet, do that right now. Write your goals, physically write it down with your pen and paper. Physically write it down, pen and paper, What am I going to do tomorrow? Okay, boom. What am I going to do for the week? Boom. What am I going to do for a month? Boom. What am I going to do for 6 months? Boom. What is going to be my financial goal for 1 year? Boom. Or what's going to be my financial goal in 5 years? Boom. And then every single day you come back, read it, look at it. Okay, next day. What can I do to actually achieve this goal? Write it down. Why didn't I achieve this goal? Write it down. And then you could go back and just be like, okay, so I didn't, with the play that I had, I should have got out a little bit earlier. I had a little bit too much emotion in the trade. I should have got out when I had the chance. Or just, I went out to eat one too many times that I shouldn't have. I should have just went home, got some chicken, grilled it, got some like a bowl of rice, and just ate it. You know, so that is something that we really need to like take in hand and just write different kind of goals. So like for this account, for the Platypus Mindset fans and community, like our goals right now. So every single week we're going to make a goal of making at least $500, period. Making $500 with the objective of selling covered calls. So the most unriskiest, in my opinion, I'm not a financial advisor, but in my opinion, selling covered calls to make money. So buying premium or selling premiums to others. And you can watch my very first video that I made showing people how I make about a passive income about $8,000 to $20,000 every single week with just selling premium to just selling covered calls. And I explain how to do that and everything. And actually just go take a look, hit a thumbs up, watch it, because it's a very good educational video. But it does, you do need capital for that strategy, but it's a very low risk, high reward, and a steady passive income. So that is our goal for a week basis. Let's go for the month's basis. I am going to be striving to make about $1,500 to about $2,500 every single month. So yes, every single week it's $500, and 4 times 5 it's $2,000. But I am giving myself a window of $1,500 to $2,500, so I can most likely achieve that goal in the future every single month. And my 6 month goal, we are hoping that we will be around about $20,000 to $30,000 in 6 months, and it might be more. It can change, but by the end of the year, we're going to be striving for $100,000 with this TD Ameritrade account. So we're going to make that happen at the end of the day. With the 5-year goals, I honestly, with this channel, my 5 years goal is to be a day trader. You guys can watch me on a daily basis. We have a great community. We have great content. We have great educational things, and everything would just be provided for free. And also have a separate YouTube kind of like could be in the same thing, but YouTube, where I go golfing with people and we just talk about investments, and we just maybe talk about making a deal or something like that, or just different kind of trading strategies and stuff like that. So that is my 5-year goal, which is for everybody, and we are going to achieve it. So why is crypto going to be the new generation of money making? I don't have to really say too much about this, but as you can see, who thought that Bitcoin was going to be about $38,000 or $60,000? Who thought that Ethereum was going to be $2,400? Like, when did people think BNB it was going to be $358? It actually reached a price of $600. There's it's just so crazy to think about, and it's just a different idea in the future that money is going to be moved in such a way that people are just going to get mind blown. So as you can see, always talk about some of the price actions that are happening. US Swap is at up 8%, Litecoin up 6%, Chainlink is up 10%. I really like this project. There's a lot of government issue type of things. I'm a very big fan of Polygon Matic. It is a company that is on the Ethereum network that rides basically on top, and it helps it greatly. Another one that I am very hyped about is the Internet Computer, ICP. It's a third generation blockchain, so that is a very great project. There is a lot of smart people around it as well. Then XLM, I'm a very big lover of XLM. It is the little brother of XRP. So XLM and XRP are very similar with transaction fees and how to get money from one place to another like that. And whenever you see that, that is good, and that is going to be the future. Another project that is very hyped about is VeChain. I do believe VeChain will do some kind of good in the future, but with the networking that they have right now, I'm not too pumped because they are working with the CCP, the Chinese Communist Party, and I am not a very big fan of China. So let's keep on going down the crypto plane. Algo is a very good crypto if you want to be staking it. It has a 6% stake in Coinbase. So Algo is a very good asset because let's just go exactly to Algo and the blockchain. So Algo is a self-substanding decentralized blockchain-based network that supports a wide range of applications. These systems are secure, scalable, effective, and all cycle properties for the effective applications in the real world. Algo will support compilations that require rebuild performance guarantee to create new forms of trust. Algo became live in 2019 or June 2019 and has able to handle almost 1 million transactions per day as of December 2020 or 2022. As we go to the market cap is at it's in the billions, so it's at 3 billion currently. The full market cap is at 10 billion, and the more and more it goes down, the higher and higher the valuation of the coin will get. Let's just go back. Where we were. Algo. Yep, Algo. So if you want to have a very you want to keep your money in a certain place and you just want to just keep on throwing money in there and let it grow, it will make you passive income in that kind of high side. Another crypto that is going to be getting in the upwards momentum, in my opinion, is Crypto.com. It's sitting at a price point of 12 cents, and as you can see, The highest it has been is at 24 cents, and that was at the peak right before Bitcoin actually fell back down. But it is finding some good stability at a price point around basically $10 to about $13. So that is another coin, because you can buy coins off of crypto.com. As you can see, Shiba has fallen about 15 points downward, and a lot of people are going. Hey, can you see if my live is still on? Because
On Instagram?
no, on YouTube. I was like, it said something, and I want to make sure it's still going. But Shiba, a lot of people are talking about Shiba, and it's at 2 billion. Okay, good. So the market cap is at 2 billion, almost like 2.5 billion right now. The full diluted market cap is at 6 billion. So a lot of people trade this. The current Shiba amount is it's at the trillion mark. So remember that, guys. So if you really want to invest in Shiba and you really think it's going to do what Dogecoin did, it might take a year or two to get to that price point. And yes, it did have a very high takeoff and everything, but I just have a very little amount of money into Shiba because I just like better projects. I like structural projects like Ethereum, XRP, XLM, Polygon, and another one, as we talked about Telcoin. We talked about Telcoin last time we had a live. HBAR is one of my favorites as well. HBAR, Telcoin is working with basically Verizon, AT&T, T-Mobile, and the data going back and forth, and information of that industry. That is what they're targeting, and it's going to be a very good possibility that it's going to go in the up cents, and it's only at 3 cents, guys. So if you put $100, you would get about 13,000 coins, I think, one of those. So this is a very good project. Another project that I've been like just keeping an eye out, I have not invested in yet, is HOT. And what is HOT? It is a peer-to-peer distribution platform to host decentralized applications built using Hot Chains, a framework for developing apps that does not require the use of blockchain technology. So it is a company that is working as what's up, Alyssa? We are live on YouTube right now. We have been talking about a lot of stuff right now. So let's see. Another thing that we're going to be talking about. Where is it? Where is the coin? Qcoin token. It's going to be here for a long time, in my opinion. So that's another coin that is going to be very good to be looking at. Let's see. Reef. So another coin that I've been looking at recently is it's called Reef. And what Reef is a DeFi platform built on Polkadot that aims to deliver cross-chain or chain trading. A yield, energy, and a smart liquidity approach are among the project's offerings. So it's a very good possibility, because like DeFi is going to be the new thing in the future, in my opinion, because of NFTs and just like how the networks actually make and goes in the future. Another one I'm gonna pull up is called NeFi. This is a project, and it just came out, and I'm very pumped about this project. The reason why I'm very adamant that NeFi will do something is just what it's going to do and provide for the future of blockchains. So there is no scalable solutions on Ethereum today that offers Nahamis. I can't pronounce that. Performance, blah blah blah. Introduce state pools, a patent pending technology that provides the right tools to easily build solutions on Ethereum at scale. The NeFi platform is open, easily adaptable, and natively merging DeFi into the plethora of global industries such as gaming, fintech, and loyalty, powered by Nami 2.0. NeFi creates true and unrevivable scale on the Ethereum blockchain. So as you know, Ethereum is going to be here for a very long time. It's only going to be here for the future. And yes, it is trying to get patent pending technology. So it is a company that is might take a little bit of time, but let's keep on reading. Tools built on the ground up, designed after simplicity to solve real world use case. The NeFi token will ensure a full decentralized model of governance. So all stakeholders will have a stake in guiding the protocol's development processes by voting sorry. As you can see, I'm not the best reader, but I don't give a shit. So therefore, the token is a governance token for the ecosystem. It is cruel that the token holders have been given the ability to vote governance and are bounded to success of the protocol in some way. This mobile is the well understood and usually successfully way to ensure and integrate between the token holders and the between interest of the protocol. So it has very high potential. If you want to learn a little bit more information about NeFi and how actually to get NeFi, send a comment, DM me on my Instagram, and I'll explain it to you very easy. It is a very brand new project. As you see, at the highest point went to about 27 cents, and it's still trading at about 8 cents to, it actually jumped today. It went about, what did it go up today? It went from 9 cents to about, is that trading at 13? What is it trading? Yeah, 13. A very good price point. I feel like it's going to be about really 9 cents to 13 cents. I'm not going to lie. So yet again, if you want to learn more information about how to get it, you do have to have a what is it called? What is it called? You do have to have a wallet, and then also you have to get it through Uniswap. So you got to buy some Ethereum, and then you got to go to Uniswap, and then you have to swap it out. But everybody thinks it's a very hard and very complicated way to get to actually the token. And then if you want to like sell the token, you just do the total opposite when it comes to that. So let's go and just keep on talking about another couple coins that I want to get into. Let's get into my favorite, my best friend, XRP. And why do I believe XRP is going to make some moves in the near future, because this SEC lawsuit is coming to a terrible end for the SEC. In my opinion, there is nothing that is scalable that presents itself to be well known. You don't have social media on here? That's stupid. I should bring up my Twitter. You don't even want to. You don't have any articles on XRP? What scumbags? That is stupid. But so with XRP, where I buy XRP is Uphold. People can trash Uphold all you want. I don't give a shit. But that is where I have my XRP, and I have a very nice bag of XRP. So there's talks of XRP going from price points of just crazy numbers. We'll see. Let me actually do something real quick. I'm gonna try to discard. I don't really care about that. I'm gonna try to see if I. Let me see if I can pull up my phone. Can I pull up my phone? How am I gonna pull up my phone right now? There is a way that I'm gonna pull up my phone. Michelle, no. There is a way to pull current application. No, I want an entire screen? No. Oh, yes. Let's pull up my phone. There is a lot of things heavily. Let's go to one of my things that I like listening to, which is actually, let's go to my TikTok real quick. Let's pull up my TikTok. Let's go to something that somebody was talking about XRP the other day, and yeah, this is my TikTok, everybody. I do just basically just duet everything. See if I can find it. I can't really find it, but let's go to things that I liked. I saw this video. Can
crypto industry as a whole, I reckon. So I have some thoughts on XRP, crypto, and regulations coming to the crypto industry as a whole, I reckon. So as we all know, or may not know, the SEC is suing Ripple for selling XRP as an unregistered security. And Ripple is using a fair notice defense, which is basically saying that the SEC never gave them any kind of notice that they were even doing anything wrong, especially when they were, working pretty close with regulators and telling kind of everybody what they're doing, so on and so forth. They're being as transparent as one could really expect, you know what I mean? But anyway, if the fair notice defense works, you know what I was thinking? That's going to be great for the crypto industry. Because, I mean, I still do believe that 99% of cryptos are garbage. However, the good ones, you know, they'll use the same precedent that Ripple's setting with this fair notice defense. That's if that works.
So as you can hear, he says a lot of good things, good ideas of why XRP is doing, and what the lawsuit is. Just a whole bunch of bullshit, in my opinion. But here, I just want you to watch another video. This guy is a very good guy. Go follow him. He is. I've actually had pretty good conversations with him. I've had personal talks, and he's a very knowledgeable person. He also has a YouTube channel. Go check him out. And he used to be an ex-banker. He knows his stuff, so go check him out.
There's a sleeping giant VeChain. Okay, people have been like, are you paid by XRP? Absolutely not. If I am, can you help me find my checks? I love XRP just like a vegan or a CrossFitter. If you know something, you can't stop talking about it. I'm an ex-banker. I know how to scale banks. But I digress. VeChain, the sleeping giant. What is the other narrative you're hearing? Supply chain management problems. Buy the rumors, sell the news. By the time it gets to the news, it's too late. So what's happening right now? There's supply chain management problems. Your supply chain is going to be on a blockchain. You have a pandemic going on this way, supply chain management problems going this way. So who's going to solve that problem? So if you click the link in my bio, I deep dive VeChain. This is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just a dude who's obsessed with researching this stuff. So VeChain is a sleeping giant.
So as you can see, he was talking about the sleeping giant VeChain, and yes, if you don't understand money and how money works, the rich like getting richer, the poor, and they do not care about letting anybody left behind. So everybody just do your own research for these, do your own diligence, just dive down, really understand what's going to happen in the future, because the future is going to be mind-blown and people are going to be left behind, physically and emotionally left behind. And you won't understand what actually happened. So that is my rant about cryptocurrencies, and let's just go on to the actual plays today. Let's just talk about hopefully that didn't burn your ears off. It was just a toy in the road, guys. But let's just go talk about the plays. Let's talk about the plays. All right, in the stock market, what we're going to be talking about is Marathon Group. Bitcoin just went up. Think about it, guys. So Bitcoin just went up. Yo, Jerry, I am live on my YouTube. So if you actually want to watch what I'm doing, I'm actually going to go over the plays and talk about what I'm going to be looking at going forward. But all right, so talking about Marathon Group, that's the number one play. We do already have 100 shares of Marathon, and we did do another covered call. We did buy Marathon at a price point of $21.73, and the current market price is at $26.60. And as you can see, my open P&L is at 319. Okay, with 319 with that Marathon play, and we did sell a cover call and at a 27 strike price. So we will see if that will hit that price. YouTube, platypus mindset. So going here with the next play is Tilray. We do have our 100 shares from last week, and we did sell a covered call at a 21.50 price point. As you can see, was pop up Tilray. It is all over the place in the last couple of days, but it did hit a price of $23, or the highest point was $23.04, but it did go back down to a 1987, and we're going to be most likely doing the same thing this week with said contract, or with selling another covered calls. And we do have some money to play with. Let's just go to the thing. As you can see, I have available funds is about $5,020 or $5,023. As everybody knows, we did start with this account at $9,600, and we are currently at $10,117. And how much is that? That is about a $500 price target. So we got $227 like that instantly, and the rest of the money that we have is with the Marathon, because we did buy at a 21.73 price point, and we did buy 100 shares of this, and it's currently at 26.60. So if by the end of the week if Tilray or Marathon does not get to the price point of $27, we will keep our 100 shares of Marathon. If it does reach above it, we will have to sell at $27. But I do not mind because we are making money either way with that play. So let's go back to Safari. Hopefully everybody could see that. There's a possibility that you couldn't see that thing. But next play that we're going to be looking at in my Discord, not my Discord, a couple Discords that I have a couple Discords that I'm involved in, but one of the Discords we had a very good call out of basically Costco having a good reversal. So let's pop this bad boy up. Let's go to Costco, and I'll explain why it is going to be a decent play going forward. So let's just look at the last 20 days. As you can see, Costco is going up and going down, up and down. Look at this thing. So we have a resistance level at $387. So every single time it hits this, it's going down. Every single time. And what I think is going to happen with Costco, I don't feel too confident that it's going to have another push upwards. Upwards. So I'm going to be watching it very closely in the morning, and I feel like it's going to have a pullback to about 380 to a possible 378, and it might even come down to about 377. As again, I'm not a financial advisor. Anything I say, just do your due diligence and trade happy. So looking at this going forward, so if it does if it's gonna go up, it's gonna go up to about 387. So but I'm gonna be looking at this going downwards because I'm looking at the MACD. The MACD, the yellow line, has passed the blue line, so it's going to be going down in a downward position, in my opinion. So, and looking at the RSI, it does have some room to bump up, but it has some room to go back down. And it was taking higher highs and higher lows, but now it is going the other direction. So we're going to take a very close look, and we're going to have a good trigger with Costco. Another play that is in progress right now is Snap. So looking at Snap, what we're going to be trying to do with Snap, as you can see, we are actually down $119 on this position. Was that we bought it at a price point of $1.48, and it went up. Let's just pull up Snap real quick. It did go up. Let's see. Let's do 5 minute. So I think I bought it in a price point of right here, hitting that resistance level. It did go up a little bit, and it didn't have a couple strong things, but as you can see, let's go a little bit further out. Actually, let's just do the 20-day. As you can see with this, see how it hits this RSI or this resistance level about 63, and it went back down. Let's even go back a little bit further. Let's just go back to this. As you can see, this has been a very big resistance level, and it has the possibility of going up, and I might lose some money. But we do have a stop loss in the play, and we're just going to go to the next trade. So also what I'm looking at for what it's going to do, if it goes down, it's going to go down hard. So I feel like it's going to go down from a 63 price point to a possible 61 price point. So and let's go to the trading thing. Snap, where is play that we have? I shorted it, so it's on the put side. If it does reach to the price point that I'm predicting it's going to reach to, so it's at $64, and now it's currently for the strike price that I think it's potentially going to go down to is about $62. and that it was to see if it does reach that point. 1, 2, 3, 4. It has the possibility of possibly getting to about 260 to between $320 to $260. So where I bought it at about 150, I do have 4 of them. That is going to be like $100. So we're hoping for a $400 to $500 play, and the percentage of that, I really don't know what the percentage of that is, but I think that's about a 40 to 50% swing play. And let's go to our next play. Next play is CCL. So everybody knows what CCL is. It is Carnival Corp unit. So the what is it called? Carnival. So like the what's the word? Cruise ships. My bad. Sorry, guys. But we are actually currently up $6 on it, so we are in the money right now. And I could possibly take my money and run in the morning time, but we'll see where the price point will go. It's currently trading at 43 cents, and I bought it at 39 cents. But let's look at CCL and why did I take this call. Let's do this last 10 days. Let's make, but as you can see, it has been going down, and it's hitting that level of the MACD. It's kind of reversing. It has a potential of going back down, and does have some room to roam in a downward sense, but of course we have our stop loss. But ever since COVID is getting over with, more and more people are actually going to be traveling and going forward. So we do have a with CCL, we do have a holy crap. We have a trade at $30.50, and we have 2 of them, and there is about 1,000 or basically 1,300 people trading this current stock. The delta is at 37 and the gamma is at 22. The only reason why I did this play is because I looked at the theta, and the valuation of going down for the whole weekend, it was kind of like a YOLO play. As yet again, I'm not a financial advisor or anything that I say. Don't take my word, just do your due diligence and do your own studying. But we are looking for a pullback. I'm looking for a pullback to at least get to a price point of about 360. My first money I'm going to be taking off the table is about a 330, and then I'm going to let the next one ride, and we'll see how it goes going into the future. Let's look at another play. I'm looking at a NEO pullback. It did have a very good bounce over on Friday. So the last time it had a big bounce like that is it went like this and then went back down a little bit. So I'm looking for a day trade with NEO, just depending on where the RSI level is going to be, and we'll see how that goes for that. And as you can know, let's go back here. NEO, I like trading NEO. I had shares of NEO when it did have a very big drastic jump up, but depending on where it's going to go, as you can see, the volume level right here of this 45 strike price is at $20,000. So, and also the valuation of going to $47 is 13,000, and also if going up to 50, there's about 38,000 people trading this current stock. So it does have a possibility of moving back or going up still, but just looking at the MACDs, as you can see, it had a very big jump. It did come very steady into during the week, but other than that, that is another thing that we're looking at. So the last not least is going to be the SP, the SPY and the QQQ. So basically, we're just going to be looking at the markets and what the market's going to be doing going into the future, or going into the day ahead. I do not feel strongly, because the inflation numbers came out and I just don't feel so pumped. I really feel like it's going to have a very drastic pullback. And this is just my opinion. Just don't take my word. Do your own diligence and do your own studying. But that's what I feel like it's going to happen. So, thank you for watching, guys. Yet again, smash that like button, smash the subscribe button. We've been out and talking about just life in general, just money and everything that goes along with that. So I will see you at 6 o'clock in the morning. We will be going live, and we're going to be day trading. We're going to see the plays, be with the plays. But yet again, remember, I'm not a financial advisor. Anything that I say will be your own opinion. So have a beautiful night, have a beautiful morning, have a beautiful week. Write your goals down, and I will see you later. Bye, guys.